Welcome. Oh man, that was a good start. Welcome back to the Friday Nights. I just threw up a little bit. We're back. Something's wrong with the king. I didn't realize as a kid either that was the king. I thought it was just like there's a snake in the fucking castle.
Well, I was wondering, like, there's a crown.
It's funny he says that, but as a kid I never read it. I was just like, oh shit, there's a snake in the castle. Like, fucking help him.
That's moving weird.
That looks like the snake from Mario Bros. 2. I wonder if they use the same, like, in this version of it, they use the same thing also.
I don't know.
You gonna press start?
Oh, yep, that's right.
I was like, we can do this all day. I mean, this is super cool too. This whole ships thing they added.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things. I just wonder, like, it just happened to be by the castle, and we just happened to get there just before it takes off.
Yeah. Well, this is like a
every time.
This is like a Pinnacle Bowser and his Koopalings thing. So also, you know what's weird? I always assumed as a kid. I'm just gonna keep saying as a kid all the time. It's like I assumed when I was younger.
Back in the day.
I assumed that the Koopalings were all of his kids. I think most people did too. I think in one of the guidebooks they do say they were his kids, but I guess now it's canon that only Bowser Jr. is his kid. Like
okay,
the rest of them are all just people.
Oh,
could you not?
For some reason, I was like, I can run through this. Solid wood. I was hoping for the mushroom, but it didn't come back.
Room too. But I guess now it's considered canon that only Bowser Jr. is his kid. The other ones are just like Koopalings he's picked up. Which I guess it's okay because it means he had less kids. Which it was always weird to me in the first place. I'm like, how the fuck does Bowser have a kid?
He's like, adoption.
I don't know. Like, the Koopalings are a weird species too. But I don't know. Who's your favorite Koopaling out of the 7? Let's not include Bowser Jr. because he's kind of weird. I mean, I guess you can include him if you want, but
no. I don't know. I like Lenny.
Lemmy's the one with the colored hair, right?
I believe so.
Whoa, I was so cool and I fucked up.
My second favorite is I can't think of his name.
What does he look like?
He's like the first one you always go, like blue, like.
Oh, that's Larry. Yeah, Larry
and
Lemmy look very, very similar. One of them has the cool color hair though. Yeah, Lemmy.
Both of them are my favorites of the group.
Oh wait, no, it's I think it's Iggy. It's Iggy and Larry, something like that. But yeah, the color hair with like little ponytail thing.
Yeah.
He's my favorite, and then probably Larry, because those two look the coolest. Roy was always the weird one, just because like, what are you, what? And then
he always reminded me of Squirtle because of the glasses.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's part of a gang.
But it's funny now in Smash. Fuck you, piece of shit. Also, which one is this supposed to be?
Probably. Well, he's always the first one, so I assume it's whichever one we decide. Blue Mohawk dude.
I think that was Larry, but I don't know. But they definitely changed up the designs and made them more like finalized. Yeah. I think cause they first came into this game and then they added them back in Super Mario World and gave them more personality.
Yeah.
But it's just funny now in Smash Bros. You have 2 different Roys. And the announcer actually says it differently too. He's like, Roy! And it's like, okay. Thank you heavens, I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase if you turn away. They will give chase? Also, she's still called Princess Toadstool in this game.
So, we're still trying to save her, right? In this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's pretty much
trying to remember
in all of them.
So, my question is, how are we getting these letters? Is Bowser letting her, like, get them out? Or she found a way? Or did she, like, every castle she went to, she just happened to give it to the king
like
or
a really
dropped it or
cryptic
something?
System set up, yeah. Like, they're like... She's like, look, I want to be...
But it's also got something in it, so it's like... She's like, I have all these. I'm not going to give him all at the same time. He's going to have to make his way through all 8 worlds before he gets them.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like really cryptic about it. I thought there was something in here.
Yep. Trapped toads.
These guys were always kind of funny to me as a kid. Annoying, but I was like, oh.
Wait, you did the last level, but you get to start the next one?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Whoa, I forgot you do backflip. Woo!
I think that's a front flip.
Whatever. Oh, well, that was
Are you spinning clockwise or counterclockwise?
We can slow that shit down. Check it out. I'm not gonna do that in the game. I might. Probably not, though. That sounds like a lot of work.
I'm too lazy.
Whoa, no! Fucking... God, you jumped high and you didn't.
You just,
like,
high. Give him a little kiss. You
hot. Oh, man, that was... Oh! That was not worth the 1-up or whatever.
So Larry is the one that we were trying to think of, which is the
one?
first one. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're looking up your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. This thing's here. Yeah, he's my favorite. I think out of all of them.
And Lemmy is the like rainbow.
Oh, it's Lemmy.
Hawk.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. I love Lemmy. He just
They're
seems...
all really cool. Like,
Well, I always thought it'd be cool, like, because you don't see a lot of cosplays for Bowser just because the shell's a lot of work. I managed to make one, but it looks like eh. But I always thought it'd be cool if we had like a group of like the Kooplings, like the humanized Kooplings. But I have to make that.
And because we wouldn't have to worry about being so big or anything. So
yeah.
You just basic stuff.
Well, that's why I like the Bowser ones, because like I didn't have to like anything besides. I just painted like a T-shirt that was yellow. I just painted like.
We'd have to have like their weapons though.
This is yours, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. They have like little squeaky hammers.
Or
the wands.
like the ball and.
It doesn't
stuff
have
like that.
like the ball or something like that. Did you ever watch the Mario show when you were younger? The cartoon?
Dang, this sucks. Nope. No, not really. I watched Pokemon, but for like Nintendo stuff, Kirby Right Back at Ya.
Oh really? See,
I watched a couple of that. Like, yes, I was getting older at that point, but I still was like, it's Kirby.
I watched Pokemon to like. I would still watch it now if I wasn't so just. Here's my thing with the Pokemon.
God, I hate this like character.
Yeah, the characters, and what really bums me out, and I get why they do it. I really do. But the guy who made the show, or one of the directors, straight up said they're never gonna age Ash. Never gonna age Ass. They're never gonna age Ash because they want him to be like relatable to other 10-year-olds. But for me, that really bums me out because as a kid, I was like, yeah, he'll grow up with me, and like, you know what I mean. And so here's the thing: even if every episode was a day in his life, which we know isn't the case because there's obviously days in between, and like some episodes and movies take place over multiple days, right?
Yeah.
There's been way more than 365, so he should at least, at the very least, be 11 years old. At least, but it's not. And it just doesn't make any sense when you look at it, you're like,
But
okay.
did I tell you about the theory I read for why?
Isn't it like he has is in a
like
coma or something?
Yeah, the first day he sets out, he sees Ho-Oh, and apparently like in the Pokédex somewhere it says that the person who, if you are able to see Ho-Oh, then your deepest wish comes true. And Ash's is to become a Pokemon Master, but he sucks so much at Pokemon.
That's like a funny part too, because
that he literally has to not age in order to make his dream come true.
Well, that's funny because like when you mentioned that, it's like I always think you're gonna say like his dream is not grow up, but no, it's not that. He just wants to be Pokemon Master, but he's so bad at it. He always almost died there.
Well, because that's what you never hear anything about him saying like I want to stay a kid, but you always hear him like fight the Elite Four and become a Pokemon Master and get all the badges, like.
And he kind of does it. That's the thing with the show too. Is like he gets up to like the 7th badge most of the time, or just skip them. Like the first series, he went through and got all of them. I think the second series, he went through and got all of them. And then after that, he just started.
First one, he actually started compete. He never went fought the Elite Four like we know it, but it was like a tournament situation where like whoever wins, I guess, goes on or something. I don't know. I just remember.
Yeah, they added like an extra tournament.
He was going against. Was it? It wasn't Tracy. It was the other one.
Coney just flipped me off. I was like, oh god.
Oh god, who's the other one? Tracy's a photographer, but it wasn't him. It was the other kid that had like a Pikachu just like him, just with the little hair curl.
Yeah,
and
I don't remember.
Also had a Butterfree and
Jimmy or
Charmander.
something.
But I remember his Pokemon was like Ziggy.
It was Sparky. His Pikachu's name was Sparky, and it had the little tuft of hair, so you can tell the difference.
I can't remember his name. It's gonna bother me, but I believe he lost to him and got like really upset. But then he realized like he was happy that if he was to lose, it was to a friend, and at least his friend gets to go on, so he has still someone to cheer for.
Yeah, I'll give the show that they actually at least made it so he does lose sometimes, because he always picks like the stupidest matchups. He's like, alright, I'm going against a fucking level 100 Charizard. I have 3 grass Pokemon and a really powerful water Pokemon. I'm gonna pick my weakest grass Pokemon and win. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, he's the hero, so he has like the hero complex where he's just like wins all the time, but like
Pokemon, like the show at least, the type and the level doesn't really make any difference whatsoever.
No,
it seems like there was a Bellsprout in the tournament that I was talking about that was just like destroying everyone's Pokemon, because it was so quick, and whenever they would try to punch, it would just like barely move because it's a stick, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so they would always miss. And he's light, so he'd constantly move, and then he would just like, instead of actually using, moves, he would just like kick him and do damage that way. It was like a match. So,
yeah, it's really weird. Oh god.
Lucky with that.
Fucker.
But yeah, so I was like, okay, but then Ash is actually smart, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna be on a grass field, and he traded in one of his Pokemon to get his Muck that like he used maybe once ever, and whenever Bellsprout tried to attack him, it just like sunk into him and didn't actually do damage, and so Muck just like laid on him, like, which would be like body slam or whatever, and knocked him out instantly. I'm like, okay, so the game's quite different than the show.
Yeah, because the show uses like almost like real life
elements, like situations.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, that makes sense, but if we're doing that, then the Pokemon's are relevant as it is. Okay, they get to do this right to be able to make it work. Or did I fuck up?
You didn't have to, but yeah, you're gonna need to. There you go. It would just like make it go off anyway. Like they just did that so it wouldn't break and fly out.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I had to hit it.
You can drop down now. It'll just stay down there.
Well, good.
It's not worth it, man.
Oh, fucking seriously, cool.
I
thought it was gonna
you.
be like another leaf, and I'm like, cool, at least I made up for it, right? No. Anyway, it just bummed me out because I really like the show a lot, and now I look at it too, Ash is a super annoying character, like really fucking annoying character. But I don't know.
To me, it's his like companions now that really annoy me. Like I tried to watch some of the new episodes. I don't know if they're the same series, but Bianca and the first gym leader for the series, I believe it was the 5th series that had 3 of them.
Yeah.
With the Pansage, Panseer,
I can't remember his name. He has like the black hair.
No, they were like Pansage. The guy had green hair.
Oh,
Panpour, blue.
Yeah,
they were waiters.
Seer or something like the C, something like that. Yeah, he was the green. They picked.
Yeah, but
he's like the new Brock. Also, hold that thought.
But no, like
next time on Friday nights, we'll fucking continue what Brian was gonna say.
Yeah, gotta get it out.
Okay.